Hey, Bill O'Leary here, coming to you live this Thursday. Here we are, May 5th, 2022. This is part of our series called Thirsty Thursday, where every Thursday I go live to talk about a different topic. If you're thirsting for knowledge and information, you've come to the right place. So, today's topic, I came across this interesting little piece about nursing home reform. So, this is called Biden Proposes Major Nursing Home Reforms, the most extensive in decades. So, here's what's going on. The Biden administration, they've announced sort of far reaching nursing home reforms, really focusing on staffing and accountability at facilities that don't have adequate care. And these reforms, they include minimum staffing levels, which really have never been required before. And nursing home advocates, elder care advocates, are calling the proposals the most significant reforms in a long time, in decades. So, look, the fact is, nursing homes, they've been plagued by chronic understaffing, and really high turnover rates for a long time. That's no secret. And the problem has only been made worse with COVID. There are studies that show that nursing home staffing levels many times are just not adequate and are reported. There are reporting requirements that they are not reported correctly. Some recent studies have shown that that during COVID, that there were increasing staffing just by 20 minutes, or I should say, the studies showed that if during COVID they had just increased staffings by a mere 20 minutes a day, that would lead to fewer COVID deaths. That's what I meant to say. So there's also growing evidence out there that most nursing homes, they don't have adequate what's called infection control measures in place. Now, currently, there are no minimum staffing levels, like I said, for nurses' aides. And these people, really, they're the ones on the front lines providing the day-to-day care. So recognizing these issues, the president has announced new measures, okay, that are aimed at what? At improving the safety and the quality of care in nursing homes. So the administration's proposals will be carried out by an agency called the Centers for Medicare and Medicaid Services, sometimes called CMS for short. CMS, they regulate nursing homes, and here are some of the things that CMS will be doing. They're going to study the level of staffing and the type of staffing that is needed to ensure safe and quality care. They're going to propose minimum staffing levels, and their target date to come out with those proposals is in about a year. CMS is also going to look at ways to phase out multi-occupancy rooms, sharing a bed, more than one bed in a room. They're trying to phase that out, and they're trying to promote single occupancy rooms. The administration is going to call upon Congress to provide up to $500 million for health and safety inspections of nursing homes, and if passed, this would represent about a 25% increase from current levels. And CMS is also going to increase enforcement actions against those facilities that are poor performers. They're going to explore sort of increasing the bite of penalties instead of a one-time penalty, maybe imposing per-day penalties for infractions. And in an effort to increase sort of transparency of who owns nursing homes, CMS is going to create a database that's going to track owners and operators of nursing homes across state lines, currently not in place. So the government's also, I'm told, going to investigate the role of private equity firms that have become quite involved in nursing home ownership. The role of these private equity firms, the role that they play in buying and selling nursing homes. So again, as I said, these proposals, they've been called the most significant reforms in nursing homes in many, many decades. And one particular elder care advocate was quoted as saying that the plan is a major step forward in quality and safety in our nation's nursing homes. One last thing about CMS. They've already announced, separate from these proposals, that they're going to add data on staff turnover rates and weekend staffing levels to its website. And I guess the idea is this is going to give consumers sort of another tool to use when selecting a nursing home. So if you'd like to know more about sort of nursing home care and how to pay for it and qualify for it, and maybe some of these reforms that are being discussed, we'd love to talk to you. So we invite you to schedule a free 15-minute phone call with us, just go to our website, legacyplanninglawgroup.com, and select the Book Your Free Call button. It's blue. And clicking on it will take you to our scheduling calendar. Just pick a time and a day that works for you, and we'll get on the call with you. We can basically start a conversation. So, and by the way, that call is complimentary. If you've enjoyed this video, I would ask that you like it. So, I hope you've enjoyed this talk. I'm going to give another talk next Thursday at about this same time. So, if you're thirsting for knowledge, we will quench your thirst. Bill O'Leary, signing off for now on this Thursday, and wishing you a great day, and go make it a better world.